So, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, since we're already in Termina, the big thing that Dark Data realized is with our boomerangs, we should be able to do balloon stuff. Ruby Cap is 500 in both games right now? Yeah, I believe so. And I think the Deku Souls are like 600 something. Also, hey there, Dark Data, welcome. Let's first deal with this. What do you have? Dungeon map for Woodfall, not very helpful. The Prelude of Light, which eventually would be a convenience and nothing more. And it's very expensive, 1200. Yeah, 665, that sounds right, yeah. I know you made the list of all the shops in the Discord, which I will reference when that time comes that we need it. Oh, let me, I just realized I need to load up the tracker. It currently is not. There we go. It was not accurate. Let me move things around on my screen so I could see better. So this tingle wasn't very helpful. The big thing that I think will be helpful, though, honestly, is this. This will be several checks along this little line of stuff. Oh, does that one work? What if I... Oh, does it not? This might not work. Wow, that's very interesting if they have it hard-coded that you can't do this as Zora. Let me try... Oh, okay, it does work. I just need to transform first. Work as a Deku. It would... I mean, we can't do bubbles yet, but this works. Cool. Record these after stream, most likely. Don't type fast enough. That's fair, Dark Data. I already know either way that this tingle, the only useful thing it has, will require we have the largest possible wallet, which is 9,999. So it's not. We're not likely caring about this tingle this stream, anyways. Okay. So now hide and seek. Can you not be there? There you go. I was like, I didn't want to leave the area. Okay, there's one over here, I believe. Easy. That was a leader. Okay, there should be... over here. It's funny, it's like the only time an NPC holds a Kaku. God. No good corners over here to trap him. Okay, there we go. Was there one around here? Oops. Guess not. Oh, I remember where the last one is. It's on the inn rooftop, I believe. But there's one over here before that. I'm not at the last one yet. I did think there's also the timer game with the postman, but 1, logic requires the bunny hood, and 2, I don't think that's available until day 2. I think that's only on day 2 and day 3. I forgot, we did get a light medallion. Okay, here's the last one. Cool. You're gonna go over here where you're annoying. Ah! Can you stop, please? Kid, we don't have all day. Oh god, he's snuck around the guard. I could get him a little easier as Deku Scrub, but then I have to do some extra work to get the Bomber's Notebook. Okay, that was what the Bomber's Notebook was just Deku Seeds. Okay, the secret code. 23415. Okay, 23415. Got it. Let's 23415. Do we have any bombs on us right now? We do it. We have 8. Okay, good. Because there's a bomb spot in here. This makes this skull tull a little easier to deal with. Where is it? How far in is it? Oh, duh! We don't have gold Skulltulas, or we don't have Skulltulas yet. That's a big Skulltula. We don't have Skulltulas yet, so that's not a relevant thing. This is just a straight fairy. Our first one for the Great Bay. We now have a great stray fairy for everywhere except for the one in town, which is the most useful one. Wow, I should have done Zora faster to walk through here. So, what is Tattle gonna say? What is... I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm just curious what... Oh, I just kind of skipped through. I think it want me to go see the Great Fairy. But I can't get the stray fairy, so that doesn't matter. Okay. Let's first, what's in these pots? A ruby. I don't think we need anything particular from pots, maybe bombs. But money is always useful. Okay, nothing. Okay, so... we can just punch stuff like this. It's quicker to destroy pots that way. Okay. Why is the Bomber's Notebook in there? Does that mean that's what's... Because that's usually a Moon's Tier, isn't it? Is this gonna drop a Bomber's Notebook? If so, that's kind of, I'll come back for the shopkeeper to watch him. Bomber's Notebook is not helpful if it's Bomber's Notebook. Is that? I couldn't tell what that was. I think that's Bomber's Notebook. I mean, it'll like track stuff like the code to get into the Bomber's hideout, but It's ultimately not super helpful in any meaningful way. Yep. It's kind of funny. In a way, the Bomber's Notebook was not far from where you usually get it. Like, obviously it never falls from the sky, but usually would have gotten it right before this point anyways. So. Actually, no, you wouldn't if it was a first cycle, but kind of not the first cycle. Ironic. Okay, let's spawn the Deku Salesman. I know I keep going back and forth between Deku and Deku. I don't consistently say it anyway. Pages aren't even singed. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition. That's the crow. I think he'll show up because he's a business scrub, not a Deku scrub. So where does he? I thought it was from the swamp. Not for this one. This guy should just appear. This is a different one. He should just appear. Anytime? Am I misremembering which way he comes from, though? Let me check to see if there's randomizer logic that I'm not. Let me just see. Telescope. Yeah, you do not need to give him the moon's tear, it says, but I'm looking at the wrong spot. I need to look at the clock town somewhere. Down south. Hi, random guy. Wait, what? Is there usually a guy there? What the heck? I don't think he usually comes from there, though. Doesn't he come from the swamp? I'm confused why this isn't working. It says that it should just go to the observatory, look above South Clock Town. Try one more time. Maybe it somehow happened while I was looking at that crow, but I don't think it would. But maybe I scrolled over, he came up and went in it on his own. Yeah, okay. I'll just check the grotto. Maybe I passed over him while I was trying to find it at one point, and I was around so long that he went into the hole. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just have to come back at some point and try it again. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it trigger. So weird that Skulltulla's here to make this. Again, everything feels so empty without enemies. Okay, so let's what was I gonna check? I can check all the other balloon spots. Yeah, I got the one up that you have to jump across the target signs. I did get that at some point. Because you can get that just as regular link if you do rolling jumps to get some momentum. And let's check the grotto, see if it worked. If not, we'll just go check the other balloons. What other balloons can we reach? You can do the one in the swamp and the one in the Milk Road. No one in the sewer behind the crack. Oh, the one in the behind the crack wall. Yeah, I got that one. That was a stray fairy. Also, he did come through here. Okay. A progressive clock. Okay, please be affordable. I don't have the money on me right now. Okay, that's fine. I think we have enough in the bank. That sucks. That sucks. We'll have to do it on a new cycle, but we'll do it next cycle. We will do it next cycle, because unfortunately he leaves this cycle if you refuse both times, and I did not have 100 rubies on me. But that is completely fine. That's easy to... A little annoying, but it's easy enough to... He's actually... Oops, I wanna... It's just still easy money to just break these bushes. Because at the end of the day, we will always pretty much need rubies. Like, probably literally always rubies will be useful in this. Because even when we get everything we need, there's so many things like art pieces and crap that we can still buy. Clock to unlock at night. Hey there, Dragon. Welcome. Milk Road and Swamp Path are only other tangles. Yeah. And Swamp will have one of the ones that was in Clock Town. At least usually it does. I don't know. Oh my god. Hit the tree. Hit the tree. I just want the rubies. There. You're that guy in particular. Give me this green ruby. But yeah, that clock will unlock at night, and that doesn't give us a ton, but it lets us do... Let's see, we saw the Kamaru mask, which we can get, and that does something at night. Curiosity, I don't think the Curiosity Shop has anything during night one. I'm sure there's probably a couple other things. Night actually doesn't. I mean, we need it. We need the clock. Sooner or later, we need all the clocks. Probably. Actually, definitely. Because we can't, unless we don't have all the clocks, we can't get to Majora. So those are necessary. Oh yeah, we could stop the thief at night. That's one check. It won't affect the shop until the next day, but it's one check. Stop the thief at night. Hand in the toilet, but we don't have anything to... Oh no, we had access to a, one of the, what are they called? One of the deeds. Swamp deed, yeah. So we could do the hand if we need to. Prelude of Light. Oh yeah, that was at the other one. But it's cheaper here. Interesting. We could afford the Prelude of Light here. That doesn't help us at all. Even if we had the notes, that's just as a quick warp. Silver Ruby is eventually necessary. Okay, well, we have one more check we can do over on Milk Road. Yeah, we already had the light medallion. We got that pretty early. But I mean, in a lot of randos, the light medallion is even just considered free because, like, if you don't have the medallions in the pool, instead they're all at the ends of dungeons, the light medallion's always free just for going to the temple time. So, granted, you need the temple to be open. But the light medallion, getting that first, is kind of actually makes sense. Okay, but still, the clock is something. The clock will open up a couple tracks. I need to get closer. The Soul of Spikes? And a small key for Fire Temple. What is it? What are spikes? What are spikes? I don't know what spikes are. Why do I not know what spikes are? Zelda spikes. Oh, they're the metal sea urchin thingies that are in like the water temple and crap. Yeah, you're right, Dragon. They're that thing. I mean, those might be necessary in the water temple to clear it, but we can't reach the water temple. And fire temple can't reach either, so the small key is not super useful. But those are things that'll be useful if I get to those temples. Dang, almost got it. Mainly just trying to get it for money. I remember when random grass gave items. Part of me wishes I turned that on because I'd have so many more checks, but that doesn't mean that I'd find anything. You won't recall having to defeat one? Yeah, I don't remember if there's any doors that open from that. Does you have to go not? No worries, Dragon. I know you at work. Good luck at work, and I'll see you later. So, outside of resetting time to get that progressive clock, there is one or two grottos I can reach in Ocarina of Time. The progressive clock also might actually give some, like, there might be more than the 2 checks I thought of. Oh, I can check it next time, Dark Data. I'm pretty certain that it will not work, but I could check it. Let's see. So one is, I remember where they both are. One is in Lon Lon Ranch. We'll be back to Majora's Mask very soon anyways. There's only a couple trucks I know of here. And then we have to reset time anyways. So. To be honest, I'd really just want something to let me access a dungeon or something. The Kokiri Sword might be nice, because that will let us access the Deku Tree. By the way, dungeons are randomized. The entrances are, so like, the Deku Tree is not necessarily the Deku Tree, so that might not help much. But that'd be nice. Remember to bank your rubies. Yeah, I gotta do that before the time ends. Thankfully, time doesn't... It just pauses while we're in Ocarina. Do we have any attack? I don't know. Of course we don't. Ocarina, we're really not in a great place. Ocarina of Time, I mean. Oh, cool. Those money just went up there. Okay, so all I know about this grotto is it's on an edge of the farm. I don't know where. Bank Dash. Is that, what is that? Mortal Kombat 2? What is the, or Mach 2? Mach 2. Oh yeah, because we had the one rush to save our money. Yeah. Here it is. Here's the hole. Mark 2. Why are you not? There we go. What do you got? Stray Fairy for Stone Tower Temple. I mean, we'd have to get money anyways, but that's not gonna matter for a long time. Silver Ruby for Shadow Spikes. Again, we'd need to get money, but it won't matter until we get to Shadow Temple? Is that what Shadow Spikes are? Light Arrow. That's necessary to beat the game. That's very important. This is necessary to beat the game. We can't use it yet because we don't have bow and we don't have magic. And it wouldn't unlock any checks if we got it. But this is necessary to beat the game, so we gotta remember the grotto in Lon Lon Ranch. So I'm glad that I figured out there was a grotto here, because that will be necessary. We had the bow? This was... Oh, we do have the bow. We just don't have Adult Link. It still doesn't help us because we don't have... We can't use it because we don't have access to Adult Link. And we don't have magic. But... Which notes did we have? We have down, left, and up. We don't have right or A, so we're still 2 notes away from Song of Time. And we have to get Song of Time. So we can't get to Adult Link anytime soon. That's still huge, and we gotta remember Lon Lon Ranch has the light arrows. Because we need those light arrows at some point. We won't need them for a very long time. And literally, there's no point they will unlock a check. They just... Where's the other... Okay, I remember where it is. They won't ever unlock any checks because the only use they have... You get them right before Ganon's Tower, and they're used for Ganon's Trials. We don't need to clear Ganon's Trials. There's checks in Ganon's Trials that might have something we need. But we don't need to clear the trials themselves, so we don't ever need to use the light arrows until we fight Ganon. When we fight Ganon, we need the light arrows. You know, bombs. Bombs in Ocarina of Time would be helpful. They would actually open up a lot of grottos and stuff. That might be the best thing we can find in Ocarina. Being able to use light arrows in Majora's Mask would be so useful to farm money. Yeah. And light arrows are actually have more of a use in Majora's Mask. Currently, we not only don't have the bow or magic in Majora's Mask, but we also don't have access to anywhere that needs light arrows. But light arrows in Majora's Mask will eventually open checks. That being said, Light Arrow's in Majora's Mask might not be necessary depending on where the checks are. If there's not really anything in like Stone Tower Temple and stuff, which is... I don't know what the odds are. It's possible. Okay. But yeah, bombs would be so good. Boomerang actually would be pretty good too. We can get a bunch of gold Skulltulas. Granted, most of the gold Skulltulas are not by logic expected to be gotten until I get Sunsong. I need you to move. I need to move this gravestone. Will you just move now? Yeah, move. Move. Get out of here. Okay, we can't access this. Cool. Okay. 10 arrows for 720 rubies. Never. Never, dude. There is no timeline where I'm taking 7 or 10 arrows for 720. Pick me up too many times I didn't want him to. Yeah, I was worried he would. Gold Skulltula token. In theory, we might be able to get 5 gold Skulltulas. I'm not sure. We need a bunch of money though, which is going to be hard because we have access to like no piece of heart from Majora's Mask. Well, we have access to like no what was I gonna say? No money farming. We have all the enemies. There's like no enemies to farm money from right now. And Ocarina of Time doesn't. No, actually, no. It has the one spot with the invisible red rubies I was doing before. So that's a thing. Let me check. Oh, I see you're already updating the thing. I want to see how many Skulltulas we have access to. There's one in Coke. 3 in Kokiri, does it say? Well, we could only afford 2 of those. Well, we can't afford the one in Castletown. You can afford one in the Castletown back alley, actually. If there's one more, then we might be able to do Skulltulas. I don't think so. I think we only have access to 4 Skulltulas tokens. He just takes me to Kakariko? Is that where he takes me? I don't know, the castle. No, fine. I can't think of anything else out here. Okay, there. If we can get the Keaton mask in Ocarina, that would open up Death Mountain. I have no... I could farm rubies for Skulltulas. No, not Keaton Mask. I'm wrong. Sorry, you're right, Dark Data. It would not. I'm thinking we need Zelda's note. Yeah, we need Zelda's letter. Zelda's letter would open that up. That'd be good. That'd be another thing Probably below bombs, but still pretty high for opening up checks. These prices, though, these are killing me. I should have just done the, I think there's a vanilla prices option it would just be all the prices those item slots usually are. Like I said before, I picked random, but the one that favors lower prices, and I don't feel like it's favored lower prices. Bombs gets to Death Mountain 2 fair. Yeah, actually bombs would still be better. Bombs are by far probably the best thing we can get in Ocarina right now. Crazily enough better than getting a Kokiri sword. Again though, Kokiri sword is not bad. It would let us collect some of the Skulltula items that we kind of think got all the ones we've access to thanks to pots. It would let us enter Deku Tree, and we don't know what's behind Deku Tree. No. Yeah, that does not work. We have nothing that would no, bombs wouldn't. My brain first briefly was like, bombs? Bombs wouldn't. We have bombs to spare, so I will do that, but yeah. I think fire arrows would work too, but then again, that would mean we have arrows, so that doesn't matter. I can't think of anything else that will help there. Has Soren done that in your personal playthroughs before? The Zora's Boomerang? Because there's no situation where you would get Zora's Boomerang before, unless you're doing a randomizer, before you'd, unless you don't count a randomizer. And by then you have a warp, so there's no reason to really do it. Not the first time I got it. Yeah, I never would have tried it because once I have the warp, I don't go through that path anymore. Once I have an owl statue there, which is always the first time. Those are not randomized. Didn't randomize stone rewards. We need to get to the bank. Yeah, let's go to the bank. I don't want to make it another race to the finish. Let's just give you... we cannot play Song of Time. We do not... I don't think we even have... Yeah, we have Song of Time. We don't have an Ocarina. And I don't think we actually even have any notes in Majora's Mask either. That Kamaru Mask would be helpful once we get the progressive clock. How much is Kamaru Mask? I know I can just check the Discord, but I'm right here. 385. We have enough money too, so. It's a shame we we didn't have the money with us, because we could have, wouldn't have to be reset in time here. It would have just gone on to the night, and we could have gone and done the night stuff. I wish we could play Song of Time, because if we could play Song of Time, we could reset quicker and not have to watch this scene every time. This unskippable scene. I don't know why the randomizer doesn't have an option to skip this scene. Like, most of the cutscenes in both games are removed. Like, I didn't, before last week when we started this, I didn't even remember what the moon falling cutscene looked like, because I hadn't seen it since I was a kid, because why would I? Like, I knew to not let time get to 0. Okay, so we have the money. No, we don't have the money. We go to the bank first. I have to think if night will unlock any other checks other than the 2. Maybe 3, because we could get the deed. I was worried to get the deed because I don't know if we'll lose it in the time reset, but there's got to be a way to get it again then. I will lose it when we use it for paper. There's got to be a way to get it again, or the seed would have, like, none of those checks would matter because they'd be impossible. Okay, so now we need to go to... Go to the observatory. I believe it's 23415. Oops. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was more checks inside of here than there are. But there's literally just the one chest behind the cracked wall. Having the swamp deed let us use the swamp flower. I believe you need to give them the town deed. I don't think having the deed does anything. I can check when we get it, but I'm almost certain that you need to give them something to leave. Crazy how many checks we've done, and yet we're still so limited where we can go. I forgot to switch from being Azora, but I guess I can. I don't need to be Azora. There we go, yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna move on his own. Let's just watch the grotto when he goes in. Will there be any way for you to have the swamp deed without giving them the town one? Yeah, there wouldn't be. That is correct. I still don't think that it, because there still will be a guy there waiting for a deed to give to them. So there'll be a Deku scrub in the way, in the flower, until you give them something to go. Pretty sure that's how it worked in other randos too. Okay, that was... I didn't have to go around this long way, but... Oh, the wrong way, it's this way. Grab all those delicious rubies. I'll say no thanks, so he lowers the price by 100. Clock Night 1. Cool, and it looks like the clock tower. I was wondering what it looked like. Nothing in here, right? Nope.